Would you rather replace all the towels in your house with rubbery scalps, or replace all the clothes hangers in your house with intertwined intestines?
Probably intertwined intestines.
And why?
Because I think it would be more interesting to look at than rubberized scalps.
Would you rather impersonate a caveman by gluing a bunch of wigs to your face, or impersonate a chilled rock by sitting in a freezer and then curling up into a ball?
I'd prefer the caveman, if only because I've never had my own beard, and so I've desperately wanted one for myself, and I am willing to get a fake one, just as long as I can pretend. So yes, caveman is the answer to that question.
Would you rather stick your nose into an electric pencil sharpener, or jump into a pit full of wet armpit hair?
Wet armpit hair.
Wet armpit hair.
And why?
It wouldn't hurt.
Wash off.
Would you rather become a vampire with no teeth, or a werewolf with no fur?
Oh, I think I'd rather become a werewolf with no fur.
And why?
I don't know. I'm just thinking that. Sorry, the vampire with what again?
No teeth.
No teeth. Well, I think a vampire really needs his teeth to do what he's got to do. Where a werewolf, he could probably survive with no fur. He'd just have to go into a warmer climate.
Yeah. Would you rather fall off a 10-story building onto a prickly mattress, or fall off a 5-story building onto some decaying wood?
I think a 10-story building onto a prickly mattress.
And why?
Well, because I guess there's some chance of surviving.
Would you rather dye your teeth yellow, or squeeze poison ivy juice onto your fingers?
Squeeze poison ivy juice onto my fingers.
Why?
Because I'm not allergic to poison ivy.
Really?
Yeah.
Phenomenon in the making.
There we go.
Would you rather dye your hair pink and condition it until it becomes as fluffy as cotton candy, or put grass seeds on your upper lip and water them until you have a quote-unquote green mustache?
I would go for the cotton candy hair personally.
And why?
I really like the look of pastels. I think pastels bring out a lot of features in people, and it's something that catches people's eye, and it always brings them back to a happier place. If you associate it with cotton candy, you associate it with happiness. That's what I think.
If one day you went out and got a really cruddy job with bad pay, and then the next day you found out that you were working for your worst enemy, what would you do?
Quit.
And why?
Why not?
Why? How would you go about quitting?
I'd say, take this job and shove it.
Would you rather become a tall, skinny version of Yoda, or a short, bloated version of Darth Vader?
Yoda.
And why?
Because he's smart.
If a piece of cheese crawled up your back, latched onto your neck, and started making grinding sounds, what would you do?
Well, I know I wouldn't do anything because of the impossibilities of it.
Well, if it did happen, what would you do?
If it did happen, I would think that I had gone somewhere different right away, and I would think it may be normal, and I'd accept it.
Would you rather only wear clothes that are made by sewing socks together, or make it a habit to exercise at midnight every night?
I'd rather wear clothes that are made with socks being sewed together, because I really like to sleep at midnight.
Would you rather tell an angel to go to hell, or tell a vicious-looking wind god to go blow?
To go blow? What's go blow mean? Like
pretty much the same thing.
Like, would I rather tell an angel or a vicious? What was the word you used?
Wind god.
Wind god to go blow. I think I'd probably go with the angel because they seem like real forgiving folk, but it seems like blasphemy. I don't know. I'm gonna stick with the angel though.
Would you rather spend all your money on the GOAT 2000, or become the star?
Sorry, the what 2000?
The GOAT 2000.
The GOAT. Okay.
Or become the star of the show, T-shirt sniffers?
Definitely the GOAT 2000.
And why?
Well, I'm not much of a film guy or a TV guy, you know. I'd rather be chilling with this GOAT 2000, you know. See what it can do. I imagine it could do some pretty cool things.
Yeah, it's the model that gives milk.
Cool. So I'd have a bunch of milk, goat milk. I don't really drink too much goat milk, but I'd be down to be drinking goat milk.
What would you do if one day you realized that you've been a muskrat your whole life?
Oh God. Oh, that's a really hard question. Look for my muskrat love.
Would you rather get a nice quiet job as a crash test dummy for unstable race cars, or get a tattoo of a medieval penguin eating cereal on your left arm?
I would rather get a nice quiet job as a race car, whatever the last part was, because that is not permanent on my body for life.